Welcome to Computer Forecast. I'm Barry Harris and today's topic is the future of software technology. With me today are Sam Barton, representing the Software Manufacturers Federation, and Liz Graham, a writer on Business Computer magazine. Liz, Sam, welcome to the programme. We'd all agree that software technology is getting more complicated. Would you, the experts, characterise most PC software users as sophisticated repeat buyers or first-time buyers? Liz Graham, can I start with you?
No, I don't think that most PC users are sophisticated. Far from it. Compared with users on other systems, they're far more tolerant of faulty design.
Well, that's a very strong claim, Liz. Aren't you exaggerating the problem?
No, I don't think I am exaggerating. I honestly think the vast majority of software users I've interviewed are not at all sophisticated. In fact, they're barely able to cope with the programs they're using. I estimate they probably use only 10% of the features in any given application. Now, we all agree that new software will definitely be bigger and much more complicated, so the problem can only get worse.
Sam, do you agree with Liz?
No, I think Liz isn't giving the whole picture. Maybe some single users are inexperienced, but in a large company, I'd say that the buyers are definitely sophisticated and knowledgeable. They know what they're doing.
As a manufacturer, which represents your biggest market? The experienced buyer or the newcomer, the first-time buyer?
I think there are both sophisticated repeat buyers and first-time buyers who are buying PCs at the moment, just like always. In fact, I'd say it was about half and half. Of course, this makes it very tricky for a software developer, as the needs of the two groups are really quite different.
OK, the next thing I wanted to ask you all is about multimedia. Will multimedia have any serious effect on the software market? Liz?
No, I don't think so. Maybe when the hardware price drops drastically it'll be different, but I doubt it. Most users don't have access to the technology to make multimedia work for them. It takes more than a Mac or a laser writer to do multimedia.
What do you think, Sam?
I disagree with Liz again, I'm afraid. I really believe multimedia is having a serious effect on the market now. I feel it definitely has a future for things like presentations, visual effects, in fields like advertising or public relations. I'm convinced there will be a significant market for multimedia in the future, but it won't be as large as DTP.
We have time for one last question. Do you think developers are paying more attention to making software to be used with local area networks? Liz?
Yes, I think they're doing so now. No serious application on the market today can exist without being network compatible.
Sam?
There's no question that we're paying more attention to LANs. New products that ignore the ability to adapt themselves to network use simply won't survive.
Well, I'm glad we found at least one point on which both our guests can agree. That's all the time we have for today, I'm afraid. Liz, Sam, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us.